9327 Rivershore. This is the Eclipse neighborhood. The water is right there. I don't know if there is a community access here. I'm sure there is somewhere because you're, surrounded by water over here, but the water is right over there. So not in your backyard, but you could walk around and see it. There is a house down there too, just so you know. So this is like a little side street. And then here's the house itself. Tons of parking. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then they have this other pad. Lots of birds. And then they've got this other pad right here. So tons of parking. And this is like the main street that comes in. Okay, so brick. All brick, which I know you do like. These look a little newer. I feel like they need to be stained. They kind of just look like the pressure treated boards, but. All right, so we do have gutters on the house. Architectural shingles. It does look fairly new. I'm not sure how new. Again, I think the 7 to 8 foot door, this still applies. It's pretty average. Got a little mortar work right there. So these are called lintels. It's just a steel plate that they put above it to kind of offset the weight of the brick veneer. Every now and then, as time goes on, you can kind of see it gaps a little bit. They will rust. Normal maintenance is to, repair them. Garage doors look fairly newer. Look like this one got assaulted. Otherwise, it looks fairly decent. Nice lush yard. It's got a shed over here. Got some firewood that they've cut. And then all this is some green grass. Jesus. Some green grass. Lots of lush grass. In here, it's where they've got a lot of their storage. It does got electricity to it. I see that light up there. This seems to be in good condition. Got a little bit of bumps and bruises. This probably needs to be tacked down. That's the door into the garage. Looks like we got 2 sheds back here. I'm not sure if both sheds stay, but I would ask. Because some people seem to like their sheds. AC units. Kind of need a little gardening attention. There's a nice breeze here, just so you know. There's a nice breeze. Got a rain barrel. Yeah, this one's locked. Let's see if we can peek in it. All right. I don't know. This one's I'm gonna peek in it. This is just another storage shed. It's got paint in there. And bicycle. So another storage shed. And this is more of the side yard. This is your pool area. And again, vinyl siding right there and brick. And it does have gutters. Not seeing a lot of what's it called? On siding, you see like broken siding. I don't see a lot of broken anything on the bricks, but I'm gonna put this down and open this up. The pool to the gate to the pool. I would like to see some type of a walkway. So there's a gate here, there's the back, and there's a gate over there, but maybe a little walkway. This doesn't look bad. Half of it's shaded, half of it's not. It is deep. This is your deep end. That's not as deep, but it does look pretty deep. And it's got a sitting ledge right here, so you could sit right here. I don't think you could dive in it, but definitely, you know, a little kid could jump, but I don't think you could dive in it. Oh, this is why they have the turf over here. We've got cornhole. Okay. Okay. Now, this is the back right here, and then that's your tree line. So not a lot of space, but on the other side of this tree line is that empty lot that she said will never be built on. So these trees will always be here. Pool does have lights. This may be a fiberglass pool. I would have to ask. I don't know if that's a liner or fiberglass. If that's a liner, they did a really good job. But it could be fiberglass. I would have to ask. It does have multiple, like these are the steps. There's a sitting ledge, and then there's sitting ledge over there. Like you could do a lap or two, but not bad. Yeah, I would like to see some kind of pathway here. Backyard is not huge. This is it, right? This is it. And then again, it slopes down here. And again, watershed, runoff ditch, mosquitoes. Mosquito Joe, I've never used him, but a lot of people have used Mosquito Joe to come out and fumigate. There's all your pool equipment over there. And I'm just scanning and looking and scanning and looking. You can see they have done, see all the white, newer mortar work. So they've done some repairs, which is good. They've, you know, upkept their stuff. Little fireplace. I mean, it needs some things. You know, if you wanted to, like, mulch and, like, you know, straighten those up. I mean, you know, if it bothers you, it may not bother you. Slopes a little bit, not a ton. I don't know why. Like, you got this deck and they did, you know, a little garden or flower bed around the deck, and then they just jutted this out. Not sure why. But they've got, you know, some plants growing in there. And I'm not sure. I would honestly want to get a survey because, like, that looks like another opening. So do you own that, or is it right here at the ditch? I don't know. I'd have to get a survey. I would want to get a survey. And slight slope, not terrible. Like you could walk around it and not feel like you're gonna trip and fall. So not bad. Got another shed, another raised bed. So it's 3 sheds. I don't know if they all stay. We'd have to ask if you like this home. This is the Eclipse neighborhood. It is golf cart community, just like the others. But these trees right here, this I believe is going to be your property line. Based on the mowing. See the mowing? Yep. So all this. You might get a detached garage here. I'm not sure. Definitely if that is something you would want down the road, I would definitely, you know, research that now, because you don't want to buy a place and be like, oh man, I really want a detached garage, excuse me, for my cars, and not be able to build one, and then just mad. So, something to keep in mind. Yeah, the outside, I mean, cosmetics, you know, doesn't look bad. I'm not sure what that feature's for. You can probably take that off. But, sorry about that. And then we're back to the front. So not terrible, just, you know, a lot of outside work. You know, like garden beds definitely need to be weeded. Alright, we will see what's inside. Yeah, definitely need to weed them garden beds.